chat? What is going on? How are you guys all doing? It is a glorious Friday here in West Michigan. Your boy here is ready for some fun. First off the line mixers, some Phoenix football, and more. So actually, probably gonna be a short little stream tonight. So not a lot of like long breaks. So I'm excited to see what we got. We got brand new stuff from Hit Parade, including full-size helmets and this 4th and goal, which should be interesting to see. 4 autographed items in there. I'm super pumped. I think the breaks tonight are going to be the certified and Phoenix first off the line dual box mixers. I'm a big fan of both brands. Lots of numbered stuff. Oh, those could be really good. Hope you guys are doing well. Anyone got big plans for the weekend? If you're in, it's early, so we'll see if anyone in the chat wants to say hi. This is an odd weekend for us because, like, we don't have soccer for the kiddo. We don't really have, like, anything planned. There's, like, nothing. And, you know, we're gearing up for a trip for Thanksgiving, so it's like, you know what we're going to end up doing this weekend? We're probably going to put up Christmas decorations. That's so crazy. It's only mid-November. But I'm like, I don't know when else we can do it, right? You know, we're gone for a week, so I think we gotta get it done. Jake, I got your order. Thank you, brother. Down to 20 spots in the first mixer. Yeah, if you're in the chat, say hi. Say hi. I'd like to talk to somebody instead of just myself. I do plenty of that throughout the course of the live stream. See, I'm pretty jazzed, so I can't say I'm loving the prospect of having to put out Christmas lights and stuff like that, but I'd rather do it now when it's like, you know, mid-50s than wait until it gets like 20 and snowy. Oof. Oof. There is the website for the early birds. We have 1 division left in our full-size helmet. I don't know if anyone's looking for a little last spots mojo, but the AFC South. AFC South is available. So these are the new Hit Parade Elite Helmet Series 4. We have opened Hit Parade products in the past. Always found them to be pretty good. So I'm pretty excited to see what this looks like. The 4th and goal box is 4 miscellaneous items. So it could be a full-size helmet, could be mini helmets, could be autographed like cleats, pictures, cards, jerseys. Like, it's a little bit of it. It's kind of like the equivalent of the Gold Rush treasure chest, but 4 items instead of 10. So, but a great price point on that. We have Bowman U, Hobby, and Delight. Random first letter, first school. Those are my last 2 Delight boxes in that break. So once that thing goes, Delight's gone. And then Hobby, I have 1 sealed case left. And so that's not going to be broken out until Bowman's Best U comes out, whenever that is in a couple of weeks. And so for those of you that like Phoenix, we've got some more of that as well. We got a 3-box break, pick your team. And then for those that don't like to share, we got a 1-box random division. And I will have chances for you to get spots in those breaks cheap coming up in our first filler. So our goal is to get the AFC South gone in the full-size helmet. We'll do both those breaks. And then I got a great filler for you guys to kind of kick things off. We'll get started in about 10-ish minutes or so. So yeah, say hey. What's up? As I kind of alluded to, and as you could probably see over there, there will be no live stream on Wednesday. So I know there's a couple products coming out, but nothing like too crazy. So we're gonna push those to Friday. So we'll be live again next Friday, but we're not live on Wednesday because the kiddo's got her first choir concert, and your boy can't miss that. I was a choir kid myself, so I'm extremely excited. I asked her last night at dinner. I'm like, hey, so you guys all ready? Less than a week before your concert. She's like, I think she said like, we're cooked, bro. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it'll be a dumpster fire. I don't know. But either way, I can't miss it. So I'm going to definitely go see that. So yeah, so we'll break this week. Tonight, we'll have next Friday. And then I'm going to be off for the week of Thanksgiving because we're going to be out of town. Which is okay because there's not really anything releasing that week anyway. And then the week after that, guys, holy cow, we've got the Fort Wayne Card Show coming up. B Sports Fort Wayne Card Show. So many of you guys know Beeman. He's in the chat in the breaks, usually grabbing the Colts. Very excited for that. I'd like to say I'm pretty well prepared, but got to put in some work this weekend, I think, for sure. Pricing some stuff out, getting the showcases ready. I've had a lot of stuff come in, probably 40, 50 cards in the last, 4 or 5 days. And so most of those are going to be headed to the showcase. So I got 2 PSA orders in, 2 things of people that I bought. I bought another thing. I got a redemption in. So it's it's coming. It's coming. I think I'm pretty much probably done buying stuff for the show. What's crazy is we're going to have this show in the first week of December. And then probably, like most shows we do with Beeman and so forth, the inventory gets wrecked. So immediately got to figure out, all right, got to start building back up for Shipshawana in March. So if you have the option to go to either show, highly, highly recommend it. I think the Fort Wayne show will be neat. It's in a bigger venue, I guess. It's in a bigger venue. It looks really cool. It's a hangar, actually. It's got, planes hanging from the top, which looks really, really dope. They're not going to have the pretzels. That's a Shipshawana thing. That's a huge bummer. But we'll be all right. But it's a one-day show on Saturday. I'll be set up there with Vince and Brad. So we've got 3 tables between the 3 of us. It's going to be a ton of fun. That show I expect to be just a ton of fun. I think crowd's going to be good. Great dealers, that's for sure. I don't know, there's just, every time we do a show, I just feel like there's a boatload of buyers. Maybe that's just because of the shows that we do. I don't know, but Shipshawana will be in March. Couldn't recommend that show more. I mean, the March show especially is probably, well, we'll ask Beeman, but I'm pretty sure by volume and by what most dealers say they sell or buy, the March show is amazing. Amazing. The best one. So I think that March Shipshawana show is, I think they're up to 500 tables. And it's not like if you guys went to the National and you went to the upstairs, where they have those tables and everything was so damn jam-packed, you couldn't move. You couldn't even get 2 people to go down the aisle. No, man. Shipsy, nice big aisles, lots of space, the best soft pretzel you will ever have in your life. No disrespect to Annie Ann's. Shout out the Amish right there. But 2 great shows coming up, so very excited for that. And then Crew, I don't know if you guys have been kind of keeping a tab here on the what's coming out soon, but we've got some amazing products before the end of the year. So I just put my order in for Cosmic Chrome Baseball. We've got Topps Update Baseball coming in, Chrome, Topps Update Chrome, where we're going to be chasing the debut patches. We got a couple of new Panini products still to hit, a new WWE product called Universe, Bowman Best U. So, man, I would say the tail end of this month, but pretty much December, those first couple of weeks of December are going to be really fun. Really, really fun. Looking forward to it. So I'll take a sip of drink. If you're in the chat, say hello. What's up? I'll shout you out. I want to say hi. There's the website again. I've got one spot left in the full-size helmet. First break of the night, guys. AFC South. The AFC South and these new Hit Parade Elite full-size helmets. Our other one, our PYT break, is sold out. So we've got a couple spots left in 4th and goal. If you're looking for a good value break, that Bowman Chrome one should be really great with Delight and Hobby. Lots of hits between those 3 boxes. We've got the new Phoenix, which just released on Wednesday. And then again, I think they're going to be the breaks of the night just because both products have so many extra bonuses with first off the line. But you've got 2-box mixer, guys, between Certified and Phoenix. And just to kind of show you, here's mixer number 1. As you can see, plenty of great teams in there. Plenty of great teams in there. You got the Browns with $1.5 billion rookies. Chiefs are still available, so Mahomes has autos in both products. Raiders with Genti, who's playing extremely well. And more. And more. You got some inexpensive teams in there. I'm looking at like the... I'll use the Bills. Let me use the Bills as an example. And Josh Allen stuff always does really, really well. Inexpensive spot. Chance to land some cards that are like out of 7, out of 4, out of 17. We have not pulled a 1-of-1 in Certified. I think we are due. We didn't in Phoenix either. We pulled some cards in Phoenix that I was like floored. We're not 1-of-1s. We pulled that Texan rookie Jalen Noel, right? 2 laundry tag shields, and it was out of 6. So I can't even fathom like how cool the 1-of-1s are going to be out of that product. Must be nuts. So what else is going on in the hobby these days? Got to bulk up on the old supplies. That's always fun. My accountant always tells me at the end of the year, he's like, Mikey, you got to spend. So come December when I get back from that show, inventory, supplies, goodies. We're going to rock and roll with it for sure. All right, guys, so last division in the first break, AFC South. AFC South is available. As soon as that bad boy is sold, we'll probably get going. So, got the 2 full-size helmets to start. Thank you guys for crushing those breaks. The first filler will include Delight spots, some 4th and goal, and then I'm going to give you guys a chance to get into those Phoenix breaks cheap. What's up, Scott? How are you, brother? Thank you for saying something. Scott, this is the longest I've gone. I've been live for 15 minutes before someone made a single comment. And so I think it's just you and me today. What do you want to rip, Scott? I got you, bro. I'm gonna get saucy on filler, Scott, and it's just gonna be me and you. And you know what? I'm here for that. I will split all those teams in Phoenix and Certified first off the line all day. Are you kidding me? Hey, need that new inventory. I'm good, brother. Hope you're doing good too. Who else is in the house? Dart and Scatterbone first off the line? Absolutely. So Dart does not have autos. He's going to be a Fanatics exclusive, but he will have cards and he will have memorabilia, so relic cards. Scatterbo is both. Both being he's Panini and Topps. So Scatterbo will have autographs, relic cards, and regular cards as well. Hence why New York's pretty much the biggest team. So yeah, it's pretty loaded, and it's too bad because Dart, I think, has some really good potential. He's got to stop getting concussions. That would help. Scatterbo looked awesome until he got hurt, and then when Malik Neighbors went down, it didn't really help Dart either. So I think the nucleus of that team is very good. They're going to get a new coach. They already fired the coach. So I think the potential is certainly there. I can tell you right now, if Neighbors was healthy and the Giants had a couple more wins and Scatterbo was healthy, I think that the team price of that probably be like double. Honestly, I really do. I think they would be like the runaway best team. but they're only slightly ahead of the Browns, and the Browns are loaded because they've got like 9 rookies. So they got between Gabriel and Shador and Judkins, and then like 3 other dudes. So they have like, just by that, they've got so many cards in these new products. But if you look at the mixer, here's mixer number 1. If you look at the mixer, again, some of these inexpensive teams can net really good stuff. So you can get Tesla rookies with the Lions, but also popular guys like Hutchinson. We pulled a Laporta auto out of 25 with the Lions. Chiefs, Mahomes stuff is live. He did sign some things for Panini. So Mahomes auto is always good. Even low-numbered Mahomes stuff, solid there. Genty really is I think he's probably your biggest draw as far as the healthy rookies. Saints have a starting quarterback in Tyler Shook, and he's a Panini exclusive, guys. So last time we ripped first off the line in Phoenix on Wednesday, we pulled a ton of Saints stuff. So JUTS Jets, the Jets are a train wreck. Cam Ward with the Titans, jury's still out on Cam Ward, how good he's going to be. Again, another team that's not really that great. Probably a couple years away before being really good. Or the potential to be really good, but Cam Ward has definitely shown that he could be good. Yeah. That's some good stuff in that mail day, Scott. There was a lot of good mail days that went out last week. I shouldn't say last week, I should say this week. We'll get started in about 2 minutes, guys. Looking for that last division to go. It's available on the website. So, Scott, I don't know if we talked about this before or not. I honestly can't remember. What do you sell some of the stuff that you get? Are you an eBayer or through like a local shop or whatever? I have like a bunch of people I want to reach out to after this next show because I know I'm going to need bulk inventory. And the crew have been really, really great resources when it comes to finding some of that. So, plus it's always, around the holidays, so it's like, hey, listen, you can sell your bulk stuff to me. I need it. I need to buy. Hopefully, if you want to sell, you can get a couple extra bucks or whatever. Sell on eBay? Yeah. You do pretty well in there. Actually, I sold a few things from my Bowman Chrome rips and did pretty well on them. So, I kind of feel like I always should do more on eBay. I don't. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm lazy. No, I'm not. I'm the furthest thing from lazy. Problem is I'm too damn busy and I can't get to it. I'm sure there's a lot of like cool shortcuts between like scanners and stuff that I could be using to make that experience so much easier. I have used services that have put things on eBay for you, like DC Sports and so forth. And those are okay too, but honestly, I like to keep my inventory, even though I might not be able to sell it for as much as if I sell it right away. Sometimes I just like to keep my inventory so that I have a stacked table when I go to shows. Because when I do shows, we do well. We do very, very well. But part of that is because we've got a lot of cool stuff. So, you have cool stuff, sell a lot of cool stuff, boom. Alright guys, I'm going to pull this helmet down. That's crazy, Scott. 7,700 cards. That's so nuts. But I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, you do that consistently, and you can sell them pretty well. Sometimes I just like to, one of the goals I had, we did this a couple years ago when Mark was with me. One of the goals I had for him was like, hey, I want to put 10 to 20 cards up on eBay every 2 to 3 days. And then just stagger the auctions or whatever. Do them all auction, let the market determine how much they are or whatever, just to move inventory, because we weren't really doing shows back then. And, you know, we just never could really get into the flow of doing that. I blame him. Yeah. Yeah. Either that or you got to pay for, like, the advertising fee, right? All right, guys, I've got 2 boxes back there. 6. That's going to be the back box. One thing I love about Hit Parade is they always number their products. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is box number 5. Box number 5 in this Elite Autographed Helmet series. Roberto, what's up, dude? Yes, absolutely. All right, guys, AFC South for 40 bucks. If anybody wants it, get a little $8 discount, close out the break, and we can rock and roll. Yeah, they had a lot of cool things to choose from, Roberto, as far as like Hit Parade products go. So as soon as I saw full-size helmets, I was like, yeah, those are always really popular. And they were. I mean, most of the spots sold pretty quick, except for the South here, which we have left. That's it. I could put South in the filler, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather hold off and put what I've got the filler built right now. I think you guys are going to like it. All right, Roberto, you got it, brother. Get that last spot mojo. All right, I'll pull you guys over here while you're doing that. Yeah, so Hit Parade had full-size helmets. They had some mini helmets, but we just did mini helmets, so I'm like, eh. They had jerseys, and I was kind of like, meh on that as well. They had autographed footballs. I thought about that for a second, but I was like, nah, let's start with the full-size helmets. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, it's a pretty good way to go. They don't really have cases, but I just bought 4 of them, which basically comes in like a case-like box. All right, there is Roberto's order, which means everybody is good. So, all right, guys, how this is going to break down. Again, we're going to do the 2 breaks, the 2 full-size helmets, and then the first filler will include stuff that we're going to fill Bowman Chrome, a couple 4th and goal, and then a bunch of saucy stuff from the Phoenix breaks. So, be ready. Text your homies, DM, whatever you want to do. Let everybody know. We're going to get really, really saucy for the first filler tonight. Really saucy. You're not going to want to miss it. That's coming up soon. Oh, my back is killing me. All right, here we go. Zoom mode. Number 5 of 100. Good luck, Kurt. Here we go. Like a kid on Christmas here. Is that how that opens? What's this open? Looks like a sleeve thing. Ooh, gotta get the silver pen out. All right. All the dramatic pause. Here we go. It's a bag. Ooh. I was gonna say I don't see who it is, but they do have it. It's just down at the very bottom. It'll be interesting to see which team this player has played for. Multiple teams. It's a good helmet. It's a very, very good helmet. Which team? This is the team this player should be for. For the NFC West, for Nick, it's Beckett authenticated. It's the LA Rams, although when this player was on, it was the St. Louis Rams. That is Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk for the Rams will go out to the NFC West, Nick. Nick, congratulations, man. There we go. Oh. DenverAutographs.com. In fact, actually, this was the same company. That must be something to do with him. That's the same company that when we pulled the mini helmet of him was listed. If you guys remember, the Gold Rush mini helmet had that Denver company. We're like, what the heck is this? Must be his thing. All right, let's see if I can get it back in the bag. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Nick, congrats. Okay, box 60. Box 60 out of 100 for the next one, guys. Hey, what up, dude? I've got like 40 minutes left of the first episode, Vince. I'm pretty hooked. There's a lot of golfing part, which you know 3.5-hour YouTube videos are pretty hard to watch. So I fast forwarded through a little bit, but first episode, yeah, Luke Horn, what a dick. Now I don't know any of the repercussions of the fact that they lost the match and he slipped in, which was stupid. But I was like, man, you got invited to do this. It's a huge deal, and then that happens. Like, bro. Vinny, I hope you have time for like 2 seconds, because right after this break, I'm gonna drop a filler. I don't think you're gonna want to miss, dude. If you can only do one thing tonight, that's the filler to be in. 6 times, guys. 6 times on the names and teams that were not selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times right there. We got Colleen to Roberto. And then we're going to go 6 times right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. Texans, Tampa Bay. All right, so I know Roberto's in the chat, but I'm not sure who else is. So we'll probably just go straight into ripping, but I'll give you guys like the shortest of short times for trades if you want. Tell you what, I'll prep the filler here while you guys are doing possible trades. How about that? That sound fair? All right, let me get Johnny Brax over here too. Yep, when I say, hey, don't miss this next filler, or really the first filler, don't miss this first filler of the night, there's a reason. What's up, Nick? How are you? Okay, Nick's in the house too, so Nick, Roberto, I know you guys are both here. So if you two want to trade any, you can. All right. Should have everything ready. Again, big time filler coming up next, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. Trust me, I've got it priced out very, very well. And it's got a little bit of everything in it. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Let's go full screen. Voila. Box 60 of 100. Come here, chair. Alright, who are we getting this time? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if this was a. I think this was a purchase team. This is good because he took that extra spot in the first break and I didn't hit for him, so I'm glad that we did this time. New York Giants for Roberto. Roberto, what do you think? You know that auto pretty well right there? How about Tiki freaking Barber? Tiki Barber on the Giants helmet. That's all PC loving, right, Roberto? Oh. Congratulations. I can put this on. No, I can't. Actually, excuse me. Let's go. Be a nice little one to add to the collection. Tiki, do you love me? I see, Roberto, you weren't breaking with me back when we used to pull a lot of Tiki Barber in like 2018 and stuff like that, 2018 products. And anytime that we'd pull them, we'd always go, Tiki, do you love me? Sick helmet though, bro. Sick helmet. Thank you. Gotta thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. All right. All right, guys, I told you that the first filler was going to be saucy, and I'm a man of my word. So, if you're an early bird, congratulations. You get to take advantage. All right. So we have our Bowman Chrome University, guys. Those are the last two Delight boxes that I have, and the last loose hobby box. I have another case, but again, that's not going to get touched until Best comes out. So, technically, these are the last three Bowman Chrome U boxes in the house, and you never leave the last box. We're going to do first letter first name of the school. If that makes sense. So, first letter of the school, basically. I have a big filler, but, again, it's such a great deal that I don't know how you can say no. All right? It's got a little bit of everything in it, so bear with me here. These are my favorite kind of fillers, guys, because we like to call these the old kitchen sink. It's the kitchen sink filler. Let me walk you through everything that's in here. So we have the 11 spots for Bowman Chrome University. That's the break that's about to rip. I got 3 spots where I'm going to give you $60 to spend in the first off-the-line 2-box mixer number 1. So, 3 people. And usually when I throw those in the fillers, you guys know that the spot price is going to be at least under half. So you're going to get double your money, but again, hold on, I got something for you. $60, first off the line mixer. I got 3 spots there. I've got multiple spots for 4th and goal. That's that box right there. 4 autographed items in that. And then guys, look at this. I threw this in last second. I have a box of Phoenix random divisions, and I'm going to give you guys 2 spots in there. 2 spots are available. So that is a $50 spot. So you got $50 spots, $60 spots, $35 spots. The average spot price in this filler, $37. It's a $37 filler, boys. Now, I was going to give you guys like just an incredible deal and do like 30 bucks a spot, because I was like 30 bucks a spot's pretty good discount. I mean, that's a $7 discount. I mean, that's pretty dang good. But I told you that I was going to reward those that were here early. So if you're here early, congratulations. Here you go. Let's do it. Kitchen, sink, filler. Get spots in BCU. First off the line mixer number 1. 4th and goal. Phoenix Divisions. I can't even spell Phoenix Divisions. 22 total spots. Now, guys, it's a big filler. 22 spots, and we just started the live stream. So, I don't like to do the big fillers right when we start the live stream. But, again, if you're here, congratulations. You're going to get the deal of the day. I guarantee you no filler is going to be better than this one right here. Right here. These were $37 a spot, guys. I was going to be super generous and do 30 a spot because I'm like, okay, that's $5 lower than the BCU. That's double your money for first off the line. And Phoenix spots are $50. That's a pretty good discount. So 30 was a really, really good deal. But your boy has dug down deep. And I'm going to hook up those that were here early. $25 a spot, guys. 25 a spot. That's it. That should fly. That should fly. Look at those numbers. 10, 15 full. Oh, you guys that jumped in early, you knew the deal was coming. You were like, I ain't missing this one. All right, Jake, Scott. Not everyone made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Scott. Aaron with 2. Brett Rogers has 2. No, Aaron has 3. Hold on. So Brett, you have 2, but Aaron has 3. Easy for me to type. All right, after Brett is Steve. Steven has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick has all 3. Which means I apologize to Drake, Roberto, Nick Amaro, and Nick Cass. Well, Nick, you got 3. You didn't get your 4th. But there you go, guys. Those that made it in. Maybe we'll do some saucy fillers. Maybe we'll just keep doing the saucy filler. I like saucy fillers. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots out of that. Thanks, Jake. Jake, Scott. Aaron, you are good. Mr. Rogers and Nick just came, so Mr. Rogers, we just need you and we are good. I'll put the new numbers up here, guys. 4th and goal is now down to 20. Certified will probably lose. Well, we will definitely lose some teams because that's part of it. This is down to 6 for divisions. Let's rock and roll, guys. All right, we'll get Brett in, and then we are good to go, guys. We'll rip this break, and then we will fill 4th and goal. Do a leap with the baby. Yeah, and I apologize. This is kind of a short night tonight, guys, with just some smaller breaks or stuff like that. But yeah, just like the big, like bulky stuff just isn't here yet. And unfortunately, distribution with Panini is still shitty. The good news is that we have to put up with that for like 4 more months, and then we will never again have a problem getting licensed cases. Believe me, guys, I know some people are like, about it, but your boy here is counting the days until Topps gets the football license. No more of this, oh, we got 2 boxes, we get 4 boxes. No, it's 2 cases. Let's go. All right, Brett, we just need you, bud, and then we are good. I'm sure Brett's getting paid up, but for whatever reason, if it doesn't go through, then Drake and Roberto, you would each get a spot if you guys still want them. But I'm sure Brett's going to get in there. We'll give him a second here, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. There he is. All right, everyone's good? Thank you, guys. All right, so a couple things that we're going to do here, guys. Follow along with me. So we're going to figure out who has what here. Gotcha, Brett. You're good. We're going to figure out who has what here. And then I'm going to run the random for the Bowman Chrome University break so that everyone can see what letters they get in case anybody wants to trade. After I do that, if you win the first off the line money, then that's when you guys can apply that. So let me do the randoms for the filler, the randoms for BCU, and then those that win the first off the line money, you guys can pick your teams. Cool? 4 and 2, 6 times. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times right there. It's Scott up to Scott. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times BCU to BCU. All right, a lot to digest here, so let's see. So, Brett, Aaron, and Steven, you guys all have some money to burn and first off the line. We'll do that in just a second. Scott and Steven, congratulations. You guys each get a random division for a box of Phoenix. Steven, Brett, Nick, Aaron, Scott, and Steven, you guys are in 4th and goal. That breaks next. Everybody else is in BCU. All right, let's pull that down. Pull this. All right. So again, first off the line, folks, we'll use your money here in just a second. Let me get the random going on the BCU break. 3, 6, we got 9. All right, 9 times. Good luck, everybody. Names on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. Scott up to Eric. All right, 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 times right there. H up to C. All right, Scott with A and B, Eric with W. And I'll throw that up on screen again just so if anyone wants to trade, you can. All right, so right there in the middle, or actually here, I'll throw it on the left. And then let's go first off the line. Put that up, put the filler up. All right, so Brett. As you can see with the teams on the right. Any of those teams yellow. You have $60 to spend. If you go over, you just pay the remainder in filler bucks. If you go under, it goes away. So, take that into account. But 60 should, I try to give you guys lots of options. So 60 can get you 2 teams because a lot of teams are $29. Or 22 or $25. You can get big discounts on the big teams. You got a lot of choices a lot of ways that you can go here, Brett. You know what I haven't seen yet, which I'm surprised. I think for the first time we had this last. I don't know if we did it Wednesday or if it was last week, but somebody had like, let's just say $50 to spend, and they got like $100 in teams. They did like 2 or 3 teams. I think it's 2 teams for $100, and I was like, I'm shocked that that doesn't happen more. Like for me, if I got the $60 credit, I'm probably taking like 3 or 4 teams and just paying the difference because I'm like, dude, it's like I'm getting bonus teams. Just in one, Steven, just in number 1. The whole point is we're trying to help get number 1 closer to being filled. All right, Dallas and the Bengals. There you go. Bengals. All right, they are off the board. Aaron. Yeah, I mean, are you thinking, Steven? Are you thinking you want the same team in both breaks, and they're available in both? We can make it happen. I'll make it happen, Steve. If you're like, yeah, if you're like, hey, I want this team, but in both, I got you, bro. All right, Aaron's gonna take Tennessee. There you go. You're the only 10 I see, Aaron. Yeah, the only kicker, Steven, is I can't put both breaks on screen at the same time. So there's like 2, there's 1, there's 2. So yeah, I think if you want to take the same team in both, that's cool. I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, it's more helpful to the breaks to take from the same one. Jacksonville, you got it, brother. I'm stashing all my Travis Hunter. He's going to be a beast next year. All right. All right, that break is now up to speed, guys. So now there's only 15 spots left in that. All right, so we're going to pull this down, and move this guy back here for BCW. I don't know why I said BCW. That's the supply company. BCU. BCU. All right. Next filler, guys, will be 4th and goal. I'll tell you what I might do with that. I might do 4th and goal and add those Phoenix division spots in there. I don't know. We'll do something with it. We'll do something fun with it for sure. All right. We're going to go pack by pack for the hobby box. We're not in any hurry. There's only a few breaks tonight. Let's have some fun. You know what? This is when we're going to pull a frickin' Superfractor. We haven't pulled one yet in BCU. This is going to be it. We're going to pull like a mascot Superfractor. Wouldn't that be like thebomb.com? All right, here we go. Pack by pack here. Francis. Taylor for Minnesota. Hanson for that other school in Iowa. That one whose name we shall not mention. Batier for Oklahoma. Our first numbered one is a Lenore Sellers. That's pretty sick. South Carolina will be Scott for S. I thought, did I read this right, guys? 36 out of 99 on the throwback card here for Sellers. Did I read that Sellers is hanging it up at South Carolina and he's going to enter the transfer portal? Like he's done in South Carolina. Thought I read that this morning, that he was like, he's done. Pryor, Preston. We have a South Carolina Bennett Jr. Refractor. Verkamp for Florida Atlantic. Marcel Reed, nice from there. Coleman. We have a checkerboard of Trent Walker for Oregon State. That'll go to our O spot. I thought I read he was done. Robertson. Green Shimmer for Penn State, 44 out of 99. Katron Allen. Yeah, he's pretty talented. P-Spot for Scott. All right, guys, we're not even a quarter of the way through the box. We've got 2 cards out of 99. That's a heck of a start. We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Roberts, Ty Simpson. Lindsay, Bryce Underwood, nice one there. Bryce Underwood back-to-back for Michigan, the M spot. Alexander for V. Vanderbilt. Virginia, Norton. McCray, refractor for Michigan State. That'll go to the M spot. Eric. I was going to say, another Bryce Underwood, man. 3 Bryces. No auto yet. Box making its way till the end. I like it. Allen again. BB, that looks like an auto right there, guys. Looks like another green, too. So first, it's out of 275. That's not going to be auto. Yeah, Udo for Arizona State, the A spot. 60 out of 275. Scott again. Udo. We have a half box here and still have not hit an auto yet. So, incoming. Coy Perch, Minnesota. Porter for Ohio State. The Ohio State. There's our auto. Okay, it's a gunner for Georgia. G's going to Jake. Wow, it's our 3rd green in the box with an on-card auto of Gunnar Stockton. Very nice. 55 out of 99. 3rd green out of the box, and it's an on-card auto. That is sick. We will take that. Georgia, big game this weekend coming up. Katron Allen, Xavier Brown, Alabama refractor. Goes to the A spot. Absolutely, Jake. Checkerboard, Cedric Alexander, Vanderbilt will go to the V spot for Colleen. Bond, Lewis Bond. Coy Perch, Minnesota. We got like 5 left. Yep, 5 left. Nate Johnson, 5 out of 15. The new white parallel. Utah will go to Nick. There you go, Nick. Nate Johnson. He is a QB for Utah. 5 out of 15. Almost jersey numbered. Boy, we haven't seen one of the white to 15 in a long time. Nice. Let's go. 3 greens and a white out of 15 in the same box so far, guys. That's why you can't leave the last boxes. Never leave the last boxes in the house. Justice Lowe for Oregon, refractor. Justice Lowe base, start the rainbow. 2 packs left? 2 packs left. Is this the auto? No, doesn't look like it. Salter and Bennett. All right, this must be the auto, or else we're in trouble. Yep. All right, McCray, Tyson, Gunner again. All right, Oklahoma, Taylor Tatum for Scott. Come on, can we get one more green? Wow, how about better? 23 out of 25. Taylor Tatum, that is an on-card. So, guys, we've ripped a lot of this product. A lot. Like, I don't even know how many cases, but a lot. Our last loose hobby box contained 2 on-card autographs, including one that's a green and an orange to 25, and 2 other greens, including Lenore Sellers, one of the biggest QBs in the product, and Allen, one of the biggest running backs. That's how you close out a hobby box right there. Can Delight just be like, just as good, please? That would be awesome. Give me a mascot and give me a superfractor. I'm not really, you know. I'm easy. How about a Gunner? Black and white stealth to 48. Boy, Jake, that G-spot crushing. To 48, Gunner. All right, for Tennessee, Peyton Lewis on the shock. Taylor for Georgia. Refractor. All right, Norton to 225 for Akron. That'll go to the A spot for Scott. How about a yellow Denzel Boston for Washington? That sounds weird. It's Boston for Washington. 44 out of 350. W spots, Eric. All right, Hayes King, Georgia Tech. This is out of 23 out of 225. G again for Jake. First auto is Todd. Wow. What a break. Honestly, what a break. How about Ty Simpson? 296 out of 299. Refractor auto for Alabama. Scott. It's a hell of a first one. This is going to be a short print coming up in the next one. Not this one, the next. Parker. 26 out of 150 for Clemson. Eric. Short print here on the orange-black stealth. Northwestern. Preston Stone to 25. End spot. Aaron. And then a Tatum on the X-Fractor. Guys, holy cow. Great box here. Great hobby box. Great first box of delight. We're free-rolling this last box. Our autos have been really good, and we've had a ton of good low-numbered cards. I mean, that's what we want, right? That's what we want. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm excited for these first off the line breaks. Because we know there's low-numbered cards in there. That's the exclusives. So I'll take that. I'll take that we're heating up on the way to those. That's fine by me. Two more to get here, guys. Thank you for your patience. Great break for the G spot. Sorry. Sometimes I have the mind of a 12-year-old. All right. All right. Last box of delight in the house. Good luck. Show me a super. Got lots of color. That's great. All right. Edwards for Wisconsin, the W spots. Toledo, Vander Ross. Frazier, refractor for Georgia. All right, let's go Kevin Jennings, 114 out of 350 for SMU. That'll be the S spot. Gleason for Toledo to 325. Hardy, Missouri to 325, M spot. It's my boy. It's my boy. Blue, you're my boy. Gronowski for the Hawkeyes, 127 out of 150. That'll go to the I spot for Eric. That's an on card too, Eric. That's nice. If that had a yellow border, bro, that would I'd have to Brandon Cooks to 99 it or just buy it from you. All right, Russell for Arkansas for Scott, and then Dylan Stewart for South Carolina will go to the S spot for Scott. X-Fractor Trey White, San Diego State, also the S spot. Pretty good, guys. Pretty darn good. I mean, I'd say that last box is the best because you got the Iowa QB. But, you know, they had Oregon on the ropes, and then they sucked and they choked and they lost the game. Now they're out of it. No playoffs for us. We're gonna go play in the toilet bowl down in like Tampa on January 1st. Some sort of crappy bowl game. What's funny is I think the Hawks have had like a Tampa, a Miami, or a Jacksonville, Orlando like bowl game the last few years, and we go down to Florida to see my parents and hang out down there in Fort Myers right after Christmas. Well, every year we're like, well, should we go over and see the Iowa game? And we're all like, no, we'll just watch it on TV. All right, guys, great break here on the 3-box. Let's recap them. Card of the break right there. Russell Stewart. Gunner to 48. That ain't bad. Ty Simpson. That ain't bad. Stone to 25 on card. Bunch of to 99. There's Sellers. There's Tatum to 25 and Gunner to 99. Great break, everybody. Thank you so much for the fill, guys. Bowman Chrome University 3-box. So we got a couple of weeks before Best comes out. I don't think it's going to hit in November. I think it's like a mid-December release. It might actually be later than that. But Best is going to be really, really fun. It's a condensed checklist. Whereas Chrome is usually like 200 players, Best is like 100. And then the cool thing about Best is they're going to have multi-autos, which of course is always a great chase. And this year they also have patch autos. So those should be a really good chase too. No word yet if they're going to do like Origins or some other collegiate product. We don't know. We have a town hall. We have a Breaker Town Hall next week. So we might find out a little bit more, but I don't know. I don't know how many more collegiate products we're going to have this year. I'd love them to throw another like higher end one up there. I always thought the high end stuff looked cool for Bowman U. Fourth and goal. All right, Kurt, before we do fourth and goal, let me get these orders in here. We got Nick with a couple teams in first off the line. Oh, I'm so pumped to rip that. You guys have no idea. I cannot wait to rip those breaks. Phoenix Division. Thanks, Nick. Probably throw a couple of those in this filler here. And then Jeff's getting the Patriots in Phoenix. Thanks, Jeff. All right, guys, let's pull fourth and goal. There's 20 spots, so I don't want to make it too much bigger. Oh, sorry, there's 19 spots. All right, what should we add in to fourth and goal? What if we did some of these, some of those? I literally just said I didn't want to do like a huge filler, and here I am about ready to do a huge filler. What else can we do? What else can we do? Let's put in some of these, some of those. Give my friend here the whole spiel. Should we do Phoenix? Should we do Phoenix? Let's have some fun. You guys like that? I like to have fun. You know me, I want to make these fillers worthwhile, especially if it's going to be a big amount of them, so. Woo! Okay. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to be a good one. Fourth and goal. Again, guys, it's box 24 out of 100. It's 4 items. Again, could be a full-size helmet, mini helmets, jerseys. It's like treasure chest with Hit Parade. 4 items instead of 10. Should be pretty exciting. These are $25 spots normally. Here is the filler that I got cooked up for you guys. Oh, and it's a good one. It is a good one. Okay, so we have the last 19 spots in fourth and goal. Guys, I've got 3 spots in that Phoenix division break. Now, a couple spots have sold with that. So that, after this filler, has 1 spot left. So, if you're looking to get into that break, you can buy in directly and get the last spot mojo, or I'm going to give you an opportunity to get a $50 spot from that break dirt cheap right here. And then, this was that little kicker. That little kicker that I thought would make it a little extra fun to do this filler. Someone's going to get $100 in break credit to use toward Phoenix. Now, first off the line, guys, the 3-box Phoenix break. So here you can see $100 gets you just shy of the Giants, or again, you could get 3, 4. Dude, you could package 6 teams together and come out of pocket like $40. And 3 boxes of Phoenix, yaha. Yaha. All right, guys, average price of this, $32. Now, 19 of these spots are 4th and goal. They were $25. How about we do a filler where, like, every spot gets a little something? Yeah? You guys do mine. Hold on. Yeah? 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 All right. Kitchen sink filler number 2. Spots in 4th and goal. Phoenix divisions. $23 total spots. Here you go, guys. Chance to win $50 divisions, or I'm going to take your money and add a bunch more in for that Phoenix 3-box break. We got 23 spots in this break, and I like that. That's good alliteration. 23 spots at $23. $23, guys. Let's go. We got 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 22. I think we have 1 left. All right, we are full. Jeff, I'm not sure how many you're getting, so sit tight. I had to do math on the fly. That's never good. Nick. Elgato in there. Steven, I have 4 for you twice. Can you just confirm that? Johnny Brack, Beeman, I'm sorry you guys just missed. So, Steven, I have you for 8 total. Just confirm for me, please, since you dropped 4 twice. Okay, so you just wanted 4? Just, okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. All right, so then those are going to open up, which means Jeff, I got you all 3. Oh, this is perfect. Johnny Brack and Beeman, the other 2 to drop. You guys both get in. There we go. There we go. Everyone that dropped out an Aaron and Steven. There we go. Jake, sorry. Now, if anyone that just got a spot wants to bail, then you can have theirs. Yeah, it worked out perfect, dude. Sweetheart and spinner. Alright, we got Steve, Dan, Elgato, Mr. Anderson, Nick Casts. Oh, seriously, Nick? That's cool. You go down there at all? I love going down there for the holidays. I love it. No, I don't like to spend Christmas there. I like to be here with family, obviously. And my family actually comes up for that, and then all of us go down after. But yeah, Nick, we're going for New Year's, as we usually do. And then we're going to spend part of our spring break there, too. I love it down there, dude. Now, one thing I will tell you is I would... Yeah, John and Beeman, you got in because Steven overdropped. Yeah, like when it's winter up here and we go down there, it's amazing. But we went once in summer. We went like, I think Hot Hands and I did like late July, early August. Just miserable. And I mean, you can figure out a way to do it, but we went just because flights were cheap. We had a place to stay, yada yada. But I would definitely not want to be down there that time of year if I didn't have to be. But the rest? Now, we've had some times where we go for the holidays and it's like only 45 there. Like, I think it was last year. We actually had a pretty cold one. But we've also gone where it's been 85 all week. And that is pretty damn hard to beat. All right, everybody's in. All right, guys, I've got one spot left in the divisions break. I can move that up. I will do that divisions break next if someone wants to take some last spot mojo. Let me get Phoenix ready here for whoever wins that break credit. Here, I'll push it up right there. There we go. We can move that to next if it fills. 1 and 4 is 5. Let's go 5, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times Nick to Scott. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times right there. Phoenix division. Down low for Nick. Roberto, you got a division and $100 in Phoenix. Wow, that is, you crushed that filler. Roberto, Aaron, and Nick, you guys are in divisions. Again, we got 1 spot left. Whoever wants that, that's next. Roberto, you're going to spend $100 in Phoenix. We'll get to that here in just a moment. And then everybody else is in 4th and goal. All right, so we'll do the teams for 4th and goal here in just a second. Let's go ahead and get Roberto spent. Roberto, you got $100, brother. That was a great filler for you, dude. So how many spots did you have? Let's see. You had 2 spots. You literally got the 2 best spots possible. Because you got the $100 and the $50. $150 in spots for whatever, $64, $66, whatever. You want those G-Men? You got it, bro. That's the way to do it. How about $10 for New York? $10 for New York in a 3-box break, dude. That's pretty strong. All right, guys. 4th and goal. All right, someone's got to be a hero and take that last division. Someone's got to be a hero. Take that last division. 2 and 1 3 times, guys, and I'll give you ample time for trades here. There's no checklist to this product, so your guess is as good as mine as far as what's in here. 3 times right there, Jeff up to Brett. One, 2, 3. 3 times, Carolina Panthers up to Seattle. All right, Colleen with Arizona, El Gato with Washington. Colleen also has Houston. I don't want to talk for Colleen, but I'm guessing she probably would trade for the Jets or the Saints. I don't know if she's here, but. All right, divisions are gone. Thank you, Scott. Saints are gone in Phoenix. Kevin sent a filler buck. Thanks, Kevin. You didn't have to do that. I mean, literally, you didn't have to do that. Roberto got your fillers. Nick is taking San Francisco. Pull that divisions breakdown here. Johnny Brack, Steve's offering up some teams if you're interested in trading Denver. While you guys are trading, let me tell you a little bit. Oh, Patriots, Denver, we got it, brother. All right. Patriots for Denver. First trade in 4 years. There you go, John. Here's what's funny, John. So I literally said this to Gary. Gary has joined a couple of breaks here the last week or so. And he did multiple trades to get Orioles in those update breaks that we did. I was telling Gary, I was like, I don't know if we've had a trade in over a year. I give time, and sometimes people offer. Not often, but sometimes people offer, but we haven't had trade, and then all of a sudden now we're getting trades. I wouldn't say consistently, but they're coming. All right, AA Ron, got your order. Thank you, brother. Cleveland gone and first off the line, number 1, and Carolina and Phoenix. There's still some great spots left in that Phoenix break, guys. I'm kind of the same way, John. I'm kind of I've had where trades have backfired on me, and then I've had where trades have worked out well into my favor. So, all right, we're going to go Zoom mode here, guys. I have no idea what's in here. That kind of makes it fun, right? So we'll find out together. Good luck, everyone. I said I was going to do something, and then I didn't do it, and I hate when I do that, so I'm going to put that right there. Hold on. I'm going to go back here. I want to do the reminder. So, before we rip into this box, guys, we'll not be live on Wednesday. Got the Kiddos Choir concert. Can't miss that. But I will be live again Friday. And that's the last break night for a week because I'll be gone for Thanksgiving. Guys, look at what's coming on. We've got Mosaic Choice Football. I think that's going to be amazing. We only rip 2 hockey products all year. And they're the 2 best products. And the next one is ready to go. Black Diamond Hockey. I'm giving a $10 case. We're doing a pick your team. It's one and done. So do not miss your teams Monday at noon, guys, because that's the only time I'm going to drop that hockey break. So if they go, you're SOL. So not the $5 case. We're doing the full $10 master case of Black Diamond. That's going to be so sick. And then one of my favorite baseball products for the unlicensed stuff, we've got National Treasures Baseball. So we'll do some more helmets. We got Mosaic Choice, we got Black Diamond, we got MT. Everything drops Monday at noon. And then we're ripping Friday, next Friday. All right, let's see what the hell's in here. It's paper, which is great. I need it first. Oh, how did I miss that? Well, it looks like we got a full-size helmet, so let's start there. Ooh. Ravens, Nick. Oh, there's a mini helmet within here. All right, let's do the mini helmet. How about the Broncos? Javonte Williams, salute to service. Mini helmet for the Broncos will go to Steven. There you go, Steven. Dude, the salute to service ones are so sick. And then you can see the Javonte right there. Of course, the sticker always blocks the autograph. All right, let's go back to the Ravens. I'm guessing that looks an awful lot like Zay Flowers. April Showers brings Zay Flowers, and then I'll go to the Ravens for Nick. I'll see if there's a sticker on that, Nick, but I'm like 99% sure that's Zay Flowers. Two more items. I have a love-hate relationship with these bags. Like, come on, Mikey, get on with it. Okay, we have looks like a jersey and a picture. Let's do the picture. That's frickin' go. That's my boy, Jared Goof. But it's golf for the Rams. So this will go to Eric. This will go to Eric. Eric, Jared Goff. Rams. Boy, I haven't seen that in a long time. Fanatics authenticated. He's alive. Come on. He's alive. Hall of Famer. Kenny Lofton? Lofton for the Packers. Hall of Fame in 03. James Lofton. Green Bay's Johnny Brack. There you go, John. Kenny Lofton jersey. And it comes in a really nice bag. All right, hold on. We're going top tip here. Ready? Oh God, that was terrible. I could play for the Pacers. That was so bad. All right, guys, mini helmet, full-size picture, and jersey. That's a cool product. That's a very cool product. I would, if there was like a full checklist. Thanks, Johnny. What's up, Dave? If there's a full checklist, that would be a really cool product to do a pick your team on. But not knowing it outside of just a few names, it'd be really, really hard to price that out. All right, guys, random divisions. All right, one on top, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3. It's middle box. All right, guys, random divisions for Phoenix, and then we will fill first off the line. There's first off the line if you guys want a chance to see what teams are available. Raiders are your big one, so you're going to have Chiefs, Raiders in that filler if no other teams sell, which actually should be pretty darn juicy. So, 2 breaks are first off the line, then Phoenix. All right, speaking of Phoenix, divisions. 6 and 5, 11. All right, good luck, guys. We're going to go 11 times. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times. Scott to Nick. $11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 times. NFC South to the NFC East. All right, Mark Carl has the AFC East. Scott, you got the South and the West in the NFC. Give you guys a second in case anyone wants to trade their division. You're welcome to it. AA Ron has the AFC West, Steve. Aaron, would you want NFC North for the AFC West? We're having some fun with this next filler. Aaron, anything? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Screw you? I mean, what? Yeah, I may have stepped out. All right, well, let's break. Next filler, guys, I'll have the remaining teams in the first off the line break, and I think I'll include some spots that I'll give some break credit for that break number 2. So again, a chance to parlay your money into more money, free money to get teams in a break. How do you go wrong with that? You know. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Divisions. We got some very thick. We got some thickies down there. All right, we're going to start with Jalen. Stay in your lane for the Commanders. There's a Shedeur Sanders refractor for the AFC North. Roberto. Penix. Gino and Hollywood Brown. I know about Shedeur. I mean, maybe he gets to start, maybe not. I don't know. Speculative. Smith, Keon Coleman, Neighbors, Godwin, and Broderick Thomas. So some decent wide receivers in that one. Lender for the Colts, AFC South. First number card is going to be Jared Goff. And there's Goff on the right team. NFC North for Steven. That'll be 17 out of 149. We are 1 off jersey number. Jonnu Smith, Tyreek Hill, and George Pickens. 1 off jersey number. Stewart, Starks refractor for the Ravens, AFC North. Jahmyr Gibbs, Thunderbirds, that is unnumbered. Lions are going to be in the NFC North. Steven again. Quincy Williams and Trey Benson. Ooh, there's a chunky one here, guys. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Chunky patch. McConaughey, Chargers, AFC West. That's a refractor. Williams, JSN. Turd Ferguson. DRP, JME. JME, let's think. Who would JME be? That's a good one. I don't know. Give me a team. Milroe? Oh, Jalen Milroe. Okay. Seahawks. So that's NFC West for Scott. 196 out of 249. How about a dual relic auto? Jalen Milroe. I've got so many cards of him from opening some Panini stuff. So if Milroe ever gets a shot and turns out to be anything, your boy here is going to retire. He's my new Nick Claxton. He's the new retirement plan. Jalen Milroe, the retirement plan. Walker, Bowers, Contour, Stafford, NFC West, Wilson and Caleb. We haven't seen, other than that one Genie's case hit, I'd love to see a little Fireburst case hit. Carter, Woody Marks, AFC South for the Texans. Wow, Trevor Lawrence for the South as well. 17 out of 199. Again, one-off jersey number. We're getting so darn close from hitting these. I know some people like that. It's funny to me. I always have to kind of take a look at the cards, like when I'm pricing stuff for a show, because inevitably someone will buy a card from me, we'll do a deal, and they're like, "Oh man, thanks for the deal. It's jersey numbered." I was like, "Dang it! I forget. You know, there's a little premium you can add to that." Alexander, we got it backwards, Packer, and it's to 25. NFC North, Steven. How about Jaden Reed? Nice color match on the Packers there. 8 out of 25. Jaden Reed. That's nasty. And then he gets knocked down, but he gets up again. It's Chuba for the Panthers. NFC South for Scott, 72 out of 99 on the Chuba. All right, Montgomery and Plaxico. Okay, we got 2 out of the 3 here are pretty chunky, guys. The last one is a very chunky pack. Noel, Arroyo, Golden, Baker and Saquon. Saving that super chunker for the last one. Here we go. Tyler Loop, kickers need love too. All right, we got a couple of wave cards. We got Jonathan Taylor, MVP of the league right there. AFC South for Nick. 154 out of 199. Hampton Contours wave. Chargers AFC West for Aaron. 138 out of 299. Kelsey and Brooks. And then should have at least it's going to be a patch or a patch auto in this last one here. Get your teams in those Phoenix 3-box hobby break, guys. Again, haven't seen a case hit out of these yet. Fireburst coming. Venetian. Genie. I don't know, man, but something's coming. Panics for the Falcons. NFC South. Eckler, Mahoney's, Pierce, last hit. Franchise future THR, Travion Henderson? No. Oh, Travis Hunter. 94 out of 299. A little patch card there for the AFC South. Nick, there you go. Travis Hunter for Jags. Closes it out. It was the Shadur. All right, Travis Hunter. Taylor, good break for the South. Hampton, Chuba. Nice Jaden Reed color match there. Trevor, Milroe, and Goof to close out divisions. Thank you, everybody, for the fill. All right, get these printed. What do we got next? Oh, I know what we're doing next. One of those. All right, Fro got the Chiefs. Okay, take a look at those teams remaining, guys. 19 teams left in that 3-box Phoenix. Again, I would look at teams that have case hits. I mean, I'll tell you, even Phoenix Color Blast still sell very, very strong in the market. You guys should. I think you guys are gonna like this filler for a couple of reasons. Mostly because if you're just signing in, the fillers have been nothing but like crazy good all night. They've been great deals with big teams, or more than double or triple your money into other breaks. So now, if you're not into that kind of stuff, if you'd rather pay more for less, then these might not be the fillers for you. All right, first off the line, let's get this rocking here. We got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs and the Raiders in this filler, guys. I just gotta give you guys a deal. I have to. I have to. It's in my bones. It's in my bones. All right, guys. Teams in yellow are the teams available and the teams that will be in the filler. So you do have some good ones in there. Chiefs, Raiders, and more. Again, when you got first off the line, guys, every team's good because every team can hit some of the short print stuff. So both of these products have a base card that's short printed. Phoenix usually is the 4. Certified, we've pulled cards out of 3, out of 2, out of 17. There's a lot that you can get there. So a lot of cool stuff. 3 spots are going to get $60 to spend in first off the line number 2. First off the line number 2, which is not the break that I have up here. I got to get that up. There it is. Oh, I'm going to get the scout in there really quick with Detroit. And multiple sodas. All right. Spot price of this guy should be $42. $42. Now, if I make you pay $40 for a spot and you win $60 on first off the line, yeah, that's a little enhancement. You know, you're getting $20 more to spend in the next break. But that just doesn't have a cool ring to it. You know what has a cool ring to it? Doubling your money. When you get to double your money, that just is so much more cool. So I think that's how we're going to go. Instead of 42, let's go with the double. All right. First off the line mixer, filler. Get a team in yellow. Or 60 to spend in. This is what, 16 total spots? Man, I'm telling you, I know there's only a few of you guys in the chat, but you guys are crushing these fillers, and you know what? You're getting amazing deals tonight. Amazing deals tonight. So instead of 42, again, we're going to do the double your money if you get the money. So $30, guys. That's a lot of good teams in first off the line for $30. We only have 16 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4 down already. Keep them going. Yo, Dave. Steven. Drake's in there. Jake's in there. Fro's in there. Roberto. Twice. Tippy T. Who's Tippy T? I just love the name. The name's so great. 7 spots left. I'll tell you what, after the breaks tonight, I might have me a little tippy tea, if you know what I'm saying. All right, we're going to do the right side. Right side, it was a 5 in case you guys couldn't see the dice. It was a 5-er. Tippy tea. Seven left, guys. Again, these are $42 spots. $42 spots. So you get a big discount. 3 of you are going to double your money for the next break. And we've got a lot of good teams available in the next break. You got a lot of choices in that next one, guys. So yeah, don't be shy. And you still, again, you got good teams. Saints, starting quarterback's a rookie. Raiders with Genty's a huge spot. Mahomes with Chiefs. Lions always do really well in the market. I know because I'm in their market. All right, we got 5 left. 5 left. 5 spots left. 30 a spot. Got a great deal. Payments are coming in. I love it. Chris Thompson is Tippy T. Chris, I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years, brother. I literally would not have guessed that. All right, Scott's going to take the rest. Thanks, Scott. Chris, I don't know how. I mean, I'll associate it now. But, like, literally, until your payment came in, I had no idea. No idea. Tippy T, I love it. All right, guys, we're good. We got Tippy T down to Steven. All right, Drake, Nick, Chris, Fro, Roberto, Jake with Venmo. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jake. Got Scott. We need Dave. Dave is in. We need Steven. And then we're good. All right, Steven, we need you, and then we are good, guys. So again, some of you guys are going to win teams. Some of you guys are going to win $60 to use in the next break. We got Phoenix and Certified first off the line. Very excited for this one. I still think Certified is probably the best value for first off the line out of any product. Well, I got to tell you, man, those boxes are trending at like $650, $700. That's a little crazy. Steven, I don't show it. Let me refresh, bud. I don't have it unless you send it direct. Did you send direct? I don't have that either. Check to make sure you hit. Sometimes people forget that last button push. Oh, there it is. I bet you. One just came in. There we go. All right, we're good. Tune 2 for the hard way, boys. Let's go. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times Roberto to Dave. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 times Dolphins up to some money in the next one. All right, Dave. Good news. Good news and bad news, Dave. You're not in this break. The good news is you got money to spend in the next one. All right, Dave, Scott, and Chris. Tippy. All right, we'll get you guys here in just a second. Let's get Fro, Drake, and Nick with Falcons, Ravens, Bills. The Bears going down to Scott. Scott has the Lions and Houston. Tippy with the Chefs. Roberto with the Rams. Steven with the Raiders. Roberto with the Dolphins. Saints go to Jake. Jets, Jets for Nick. And Scott with Washington. All right, and number 2, Dave, you got some money to spend. We'll go Dave, then Scott, then Chris. Again, $60, you have options here. There's a lot of teams that are 30 and under, so... Do you want 2 teams? Do you want a bigger team at a discount? Do you want to take 4 or 5 teams and then just pay the difference? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do here. You got some free money to burn. That's what makes this fun. I love doing this. And I love that you guys are open to it and, like, are cool with it. I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, who doesn't like to spend 30 and get 60 back and then able to take that and parlay it into spots? Lions and Commanders. You got it. Lions and Commanders. Pulling them now. Scott, you're up. Lions, Commanders. Get those pulled from the website. Two good teams there, Dave. Good choices. Now let's see what Scott does. Is Scott going to take one team? Is Scott going to take more than one team? I don't know. This is what makes it fun. Vikings and Bills. Vikings, Bills. You got it. Look at you guys getting two for one. Chris, Tippy, you're up. Tippy, how do you want to spend your 60? If you haven't done this before, basically if you go over, like if you take spots over the $60, you just pay the difference. So if it's like $2 or $3 on fillers, whatever, just there you go. If you go under, that money's gone, so I would advise use all 60. But you could get, again, you can take like the Rams and get them super cheap, or combo up a couple of teams like what Dave and Scott did. You got a lot of different choices. You take the Chefs. All right, so Chris, it's 5. Do you want to take, I'm just throwing it out there, you don't feel obligated. Do you want to take Arizona for like another 10? I mean, you're going to leave 5 on the table otherwise. It doesn't matter to me. I just want you to know, so. All right. We'll put you up with Arizona then too. So yep, just send $10 in fillers. Easy peasy. All right. Now because you guys were so freaking awesome, we are down to 15 spots now. All right, guys, let me get the sheet printed out here, and then we'll rock and roll. I don't know which box to open first. I really don't. I kind of want to open Phoenix first, I guess. You know what? We'll mix it up. We'll do... Yep, that's exactly right, Chris. Just send 10 to cover the difference. That's all, man. Easy peasy. So there you go. You got a bonus team for $10. So you're in for what? 30 for the spot price, 10 more, so $40, and you get $55, $70 in teams. Do odds or even? What do you mean, Curse? Oh, what? Who win? Let's go Phoenix first this time, and then we'll do certified. Oh, roll the dice. I like that. I like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, Phoenix. 4, 5, 6, certified. Good idea, Curtis. Thanks. 3, Phoenix either way. All right, there we go. See, now it's not my decision. It was up to fate, and fate said Phoenix first. I do like the roll idea. That was a good one. All right, guys, let's get some chunky chunkers here. Right off the rip. Big old chunker. Do love the first off the line, guys. I love it so much. Let's go. McConkey. Refractor. Taysom. All right, we've got a green rookie. Big old patch of Jaden Blue for Dallas. Brett Rogers. 15 out of 25 with that jumbo rug. You could use that at your next barbecue. Look at the size of that thing. That's a first off the line exclusive Jaden Blue with the silver smudgy ink. Dylan Gabriel. Fields Refractor. Xavier Worthy Paragon. All right, this Bigsby's got some pretty serious corner damage right down here. He's got the Jags. Steven, just FYI. Oh, let's see. There it is right there. You can see a little crease in the corner of that Bigsby. Yeah, we've had that for whatever reason in some of these Phoenix products. Not the hits, but just like those inside cards there. Shadeur, Thunderbirds for Cleveland. That will go to A.A. Ron. Another thickie. We got a pack halfway down too. That's really thick. Wow. All right, good luck, guys. All right, we have a wave of Donovan Ezra-Ruku Cowboys. 174 out of 199. How about them Cowboys? Brett Rogers getting all the cards. All right, Kyle Shanahan, Fouts and Hunter. JBH. Who would JBH be? I need like a team. Is it Jets? Patriots? Derek Carr? Who's that? Jack Beck. Twice I've missed on him. 26 out of 49. Scorched auto. Jack Beck for the Raiders will go to Steven now. Why that card is 190 point, I don't know, but that had us fooled the last time we pulled it. Jack Beck, big time auto. That's a big one. That's a big one. Sampson, Travis Hunter on the contours for the Jags. Everett Nangers. Oh, we got a first off the line exclusive, guys, plus a silver wave. Sirianni, AJ Green. Silver wave is a contour. Scary Terry for Washington. That'll go to Scott. We got Scott 189 out of 299. And our first off the line exclusive. This will be a short print. That's Trevor. Wow. Wow. Who's got the Jags? Steven. 5 out of 10. Trevor Lawrence. 5 out of 10. Trevor. Sick. First off the line exclusive Lawrence. That's better than like the Will Dissly or whatever we got the last pack. I just remember Will Dissly for whatever reason. Like Will Dissly out of 4. All right, this is the thickie here too. We're not done with the chunkers. Penix, Refractor, Parsons, Sean McDermott, TJ Sanders. That's a rookie. That is that Genty? Wow, let's go. Patch for Genty and the Raiders. Steven. 292 out of 299. He's already good, but imagine like how much better he's going to be once that team gets better. I don't think they're going anywhere with Geno, but... All right, we have a wave. CJ Stroud. 49 out of 199, Houston. And then we got the base for you as well, Scott. So you can start the rainbow. Phoenix is a great rainbow product, guys. It's not like Prism where there's like hey, what's up, Eric? There's like 600 variations. That's one thing I love about Phoenix. It's an inexpensive rainbow. That's what I kind of like. I call it the poor man's Prism. Will Howard, Hampton Refractor. There's more Trevor Thunderbirds this time. McDuffie and Ahmad Rashad. Let's go. How's that for a name? Haven't heard in a long time. How you doing, Eric? Watkins, Mushin Mohammed, Drake May, probably one of the hottest quarterbacks on the market right now. Patriots stuff, guys. Flying. Ooh, I think we have a case hit Genies. Yeah, we got a case hit Genies coming up. Saquon for the Eagles first for Peter. 31 out of 99. Lynch, Allen. All right, I told you guys we were due for a case hit. Let's see it. Genies. Is that Ravens? How about BTJ for the Jaguars? Wow, Steven, what a Jags box, man. Trevor to 10, and now the Genies BTJ. Late meetings are the worst. All right, guys, so in our last pack of Phoenix before we go over certified. I think do we have an auto? No. Hunter, Martin, Achan, Horn, and Herbert. All right. Certified. Dude, Jags coming out like all over the place. A top first off the line product in your boys' eyes. Their team's still available in the other 2-box, guys. All right, Immortals Dawkins. 41 out of 99 for the Eagles. This is Cooper DeJean. Go Hawks. Amon-Ra. George Kittle, go Hawks, man. They're all over the place. 9 out of 150 for San Francisco. Love seeing all these Iowa players. My kind of break right there. 49ers for Nick. All right, first thicky. Yeah, that's really thick. That is definitely not a filler card. All right, McConkey, Bryce, and Olave Garden. Walker, we'll check to see if that's numbered here in just a second, crew. We got a pink freshman fabric. It looks like a lion. Yeah, how about Tesla to 35? Look at that patch. Scott, that's nasty. 6 out of 35. Nikola Tesla. No, sorry, Isaac Tesla. Freshman fabric, first off the line exclusive. That, guys, this is the 35. I don't know if that's our first off the line exclusive. I feel like the FOTLs are lower numbered. Walker for the Falcons. We might have multiple. I don't know. We got a kid reporter for Bradley. CD. Fryermuth. Taylor. We got to 75, the Immortals. Brett Favre. Packers for Curtis. How about Michael Williams? Look at that patch to 199, new generation. 49ers, Nick. There you go, Nick. Nice patch of Michael Williams. Dude, certified delivered. If we have another freshman fabric and it's a first off the line above and beyond what we just hit. Oh, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. All right, we have a non-autographed Derrick Henry. Saquon gold to 10. Eagles, Peter, let's go. Welcome back to the breaks, Peter. 1 out of 10 on the Barkley. All right, JSN, back-to-back studs. 49 out of 299 for the Seahawks. For Shane Harrison, and then a upside-down Kyle Hamilton. He's not going to miss his shot. Saquon at 10. That's nasty. Wait. Wait. La da 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 da. All right, we have an Immortals Jim Kelly. Filler. 399. Justin Herbert. 232 out of 399. Da 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 da. Da da. Very catchy song. Very catchy. Certified rookie Loveland. Got a hit behind it. Nico Suave, Sneed, Herbie, the Loveland. We have a blue. This should be a die cut, maybe? 37 out of 49. How about Jeff Blake, patch and auto for the Bengals? Pieces of the game. Since he'll go to Brett Rogers. There you go, Brett. Jeff Blake, there's a name. Cool patch underneath there. Reminds me of Triple Threads. Will we see Triple Threads when Topps takes over? Triple Threads football? Oh my God. I will be in heaven. Heaven. Our kid reporter Bradley. H-Chan Foundation. The $3.99 Harold Fannin Jr. rookie for the Browns. All right, one more thicky. Yep, one more thicky pack. That's a hit too, boys. That might be an additional freshman fabric. That'd be so cool if we got two. Mahomes, Henry, Drake May, Certified Star Bowers. Yeah, we got a bonus. Bonus RPA. How about for the Rams? Turd Ferguson to 20. 13 out of 20. Ferguson for the Rams. Roberto. 2 RPAs. That is why I love Certified, man. They've been doing the dual freshman fabrics for a while now. All right, let's see if there's any extras in our last one here. We got Scotabo. Certified. Oh, this will be a short print. Jerry Jeudy, 11 out of 17 for the Browns for Aaron. 11 out of 17 on the Jeudy. And then how about to $2.99 Harold Fannin Jr. again, also for the Browns. So look at that, Browns kind of coming through there at the end. All right, guys, we got recap to do. I got to refresh some supplies here. This would be a great time to grab spots in the other 2-box mixer. Now you see what kind of stuff is possible. Well, I guess my boxes over here are too small. I'm severely discounting how many big hits we'd have. Hunter and Shadur. Look at this, Jeudy to 17. First off the line exclusive. There's the first off the line exclusive. Ferguson to 20. Blake. FOTL to 10. Saquon. Michael. FOTL exclusive to 35. Tesla. Nice patch. Brian Thomas, case hit Genies. Genty, Trevor to 10. Overly large Jack Becca auto. Jaden Blue to 25. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right. Bum, bum. Only 2 more breaks tonight, crew. Hop in. We're not live again until next Friday. I'm going to be off on Wednesday, but next Friday where we'll have NT Baseball, Black Diamond Hockey, Mosaic Choice. I'm going to try to get some more of those boxes. I only got a couple allocated. Have some fun parallels, including the Nebula. Those Nebula cards are huge. Let's see, Chris with his extra there. Yo Dave with his extra. Darren. Oh, Darren taking a bunch of teams. Let's go. Houston off the board. Houston off the board. Tennessee off the board. Saints and Carolina. Thanks, Darren. Houston for Nick and Phoenix. All right, let's take this first off the line breakdown. Looks like it's an 11-spot filler. What do you guys want? Let me ask you what we want to do here, crew. I need some responses in the chat. You guys are going to dictate where we go here. It's a, how many teams we got left? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 teams. So it's not going to be a huge price difference. Do you want to do serial numbers? You would have a serial number for all teams in orange, including the Browns and the Jags and the Raiders. Outside of New York, that's 3 of the top 4 teams. Before discount, it'd be about $52. So discount would probably put it in the mid-40s for serial numbers. Otherwise, it would be probably about the same thing if we did random team. Yeah, maybe in the upper 30s for... What do you guys want to see? Those of you interested in a filler. Do you want to see serial numbers or do you want to see random team? If you leave it up to me, I would do serials, but that's me. Just because everything's like short print, so you know you're going to get a lot of numbered stuff. Curtis says draft. That is also an option. You guys want to do a draft? Does anyone want to do a draft? That would be the same as instead of random. Draft it is. All right, boys. You guys want me to leave the pricing up there? Usually you do. I'll just go ahead and leave it. All right, so that's divided by 11. I told you I would take a couple bucks off because I'm a good dude. All right, guys, an 11-spot filler. We're going to draft the team. Draft the team in orange. You got some big dogs in there. Yeah, at least 3 big teams, but again, because it's first off the line, you take a sneaky team like the Bengals. You know, Burrow, Chase, case hit stuff, or low-numbered stuff. So I actually like the draft idea. It's pretty intriguing. All right, it should be 47 a spot, guys. I'll give you guys a little discount here on the draft. Okay, here we go. It is first off the line, $2 mixer number 2 filler. Draft a team in orange. 11 total spots. All right, guys. Again, it should be 47 a spot here. I'll give you guys a little bit of a deal. Let me see. I shouldn't say a little bit of a deal. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. We'll do 36. 36. So a little bit over $10 in discount for you guys. You get a draft a team. I love the idea. Oh, we are full. All right. So Nick, Eric, Curtis. Aaron. Dave and Roberto. Jake and Tippy, I'm sorry guys, just missed. There we go guys, that is the grouping. Maybe we do something similar for the Phoenix break. There's only 16 teams left. Again, it's okay. Oh, Chris, did you pay or whatever? We're not really in any hurry or anything like that. So these are our last 2 breaks of the week. So we can do draft if you guys want. I like the draft idea. Good idea, Curtis. And not only was it a good idea, Curtis, but kudos to Curtis who got spots in the break. I've had people make suggestions and then they don't get spots in the filler. I'm like, dude, you're killing me. What up, Timmy? Yeah, well, we'll probably. I kind of like the idea. I think we'll probably do the same for the 3-box coming up. So. Nick, Roberto. Aaron and Curtis, and then we're good. So while everyone's getting paid, guys, again, just a reminder, no live stream Wednesday. I'll be back live Friday, so a week from today. We will have all the new stuff, guys, and it will drop Monday at noon. New stuff includes Mosaic Choice. I may add some additional breaks of that later in the week. Again, I didn't get allocated much, but I'm going to see if I can track a few more down because I think that's going to be a really good product. We've got NT Baseball. Always a fun rip. Always bonuses in that. It's always a cool one. They did some cool things with that this year. And then again, we only ripped 2 hockey products all year, guys. And they're, in my opinion, the 2 best. Black Diamond releases next week. We'll have a full 10-box case. That's a master case. Keep that in mind, because some breakers are saying the 5 boxes are a case. Technically they are, but they come in 2 5-box cases to form a master case. We have a master case break. Pick your team. Only one I got, guys. So again, if you miss your team in hockey, I don't know what to tell you. I would tell you don't miss your team. Be ready to go at noon. And you'll be all right. Curtis and Aaron, you're good. All right, guys, so for the draft, we do it a little bit differently. We are not going to random the picks. We are just going to random the names. So more than ever, you want to see your name on top. So we're just randoming the names, and then we'll start the draft. We're going to go 10 times. So you want your name on top. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. Drafting first will be Aaron. Eric's going to get the best team at the bottom. All right, Aaron, you are officially on the clock. After Aaron will be Roberto, and then Eric gets 2, and then Curtis gets 2. And again, I left the team prices up there. That might help you guys out. But again, remember, first off the line, no bad teams here. So not only think about rookies, but think about like veteran players where you could get short prints like the Jags with Trevor and so forth. Those FOTL short prints can be pretty decent. So Nick, I think just me and you, buddy. Nick, I want to play at the park. You tell Ethan to find something else to do. All good, brother. You know what's funny, Nick? You're not the first person to do that. In fact, I think we've had a couple people like do like text that like accidentally got into the live stream, like recently. Brownies, Roberto, you're up. After Roberto, Eric will have 2. Keep on walking. Jags, come on. Eric, you get 2. I love this song, guys. We're going to have to restart. Kick some butt here. Raiders for 1. What do you want for the second? I'm going to throw out my back again. Ah! Bengals! Curtis, you get 2. Value-wise, they're about the same now. So now you just got to think, all right, what team do I want to get some, if I could get some stuff, what do I want to hit? We'll do a draft for the Phoenix 3-box too, guys. If you guys are up for it, I mean, we don't have to, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, Chicago for 1. Now who do you want after that? Everything's going pretty straightforward thus far. So now the teams are about the same, so now it gets interesting. All right, Curtis, you have 1 more, and then Nick, and then Dave. How about them Cowboys? Nick, you're up. Dolphins, yo, Dave. After Dave will be Aaron again. Rams, Aaron. Falcons, Ravens, or Jets? Ravens, Curtis. Falcons or Jets, Curtis? Falcons, JETS for Eric. All right, guys, good luck. All right, Phoenix is down to 16 teams, guys, halfway home. There's some good ones in there. All right, let's dice roll again. 1, 2, 3, Phoenix, 4, 5, 6, certified. We'll start with Phoenix again. Let's keep it rocking. FOTL Phoenix football. Good luck, crew. Here we go. Kenneth Grant refractor. Travis Hunter on the Thunderbirds. Non-numbered Jags. I'm all paranoid about the back of these cards now since so many of them have came out crunched. Jags, Roberto. All right, first sticky pack, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity. Bo Nix. He's not playing bad either. Taylor Herbie. All right, our first off-the-line exclusive. Rookie. That's my boy right there. Oh! Thought it was Warren, but no, it's Riley Leonard. Look at that patch. The top part of the R in the rookie jersey. Colts for Beeman. There you go, Beeman. 13 out of 25 on the Riley Leonard Jumbo. Pittman, McMillan, Paragon, Mixon and BTJ. Judkins. Howard, how about a Penix wave for the Falcons? 293 out of 299 for Curtis. Oh, sorry guys, got the spam call that I'll... Dude, so many of those at night. It's crazy. The amount of spam calls I get a day is just insane. Fannin, Watkins, Joey Burr, Thunderbirds, Zorn and Jaden Daniels, Genty. All right, you got a Jalen Royals, Phoenix Emblems, 31 out of 149 for the Chiefs, for Chris. Got a purple Justin Fields for the Jets, 85 out of 199. There you go, Eric. Didn't think you'd get a number card so early, right, with the Jets? Never know. You never know. Vicky. Coleman, refractor for the Bills. Rourke. Kickers need love too. 49ers. Franchise future. Colts. My boy, Tyler Warren. Going out to Beeman. 132 out of 299. There you go, Beeman. Tyler Warren, future. I don't think about future. I think he's now. The way he's playing, I think he's now. DK. Oh, there's our first off the line exclusive. Cardell, Curse, the old ball coach. Tennessee. All right, guys, this will be a short print. It's going to be Falcons for Curtis. It's going to be Penix. Wow. 4 out of 10, one off jersey number. 4 out of 10, Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. I totally ruined that. Penny sleeve for you there, Curtis. Hold on, let me get you a nicer one, dude. These penny sleeves are great, but they're, for whatever reason, they're really sticky. Hard to open. All right. Caleb Johnson, Jaden Blue, Harvey, Sertan, and Scary Terry. 2 packs left for Phoenix. Beck. Dylan Sampson auto for the Cleveland Browns will go to Aaron. 184 out of 199. There's a Dylan Gabriel refractor. Harvey Green. This will be a short print for Denver for Steven. 18 out of 99. I'm not as sure as I thought. Swift. Good pack there. Hoping for that. Hey, there you go, Curtis. There you go. Penix out of 10. Not a bad card. Starting QB to 10. Alex McConkey refractor, Chardonnay, Coleman, and Nix. All right, not too crazy there. That's okay. We got certified still. Good luck, guys. That was our last Phoenix first off the line box. Here is our last certified first off the line box. Maybe. There we go. And they need a lot of things there. It's a good team. Good defense. Really good defense, Curtis. I mean, they played Colts really strong, man. All right, kid reporter for Brad. Jacob Jingleheimer Schmitz. All right, DK to 299 for the Titans. There you go, Darren. He's actually showed some nice promise. Richardson and Scary Terry, this guy, the new receiver. Chamiri DK, I believe. Just gotta be careful pronouncing that last name. All right. We have Immortals, Devin Hester. All right, should have some patch card or something here. James Leggett. Freshman Fabric. Red border. Looks like Bear. No, Seahawks. How about Arroyo? 25 out of 25. Arroyo. eBay 1 of 1 for Seattle. That's going to Shane. Nice patch on the freshman fabric red. Elijah. Let's see if we get another twofer. All right, certified rookies McMillan. This one's numbered though to $2.99. And then we have a first off the line exclusive short print right behind it. Could be one of those ones out of 1 or out of 2 or 4. So good luck, guys. This is gonna be a short print. Philadelphia Eagles. Peter. Saquon Barkley, 2 out of 2. Wow.
Wow.
Saquon Dos v Dos, another eBay 1 of 1. All right, McMillan to $2.99. All right, we're very early into this certified box. We still got a lot to go. Let's see what else we get here. Kelsey. The $3.99 Calvin Ridley for the Titans. Well, that's a guy you like never hear of anymore. I know he's on the Titans. I don't even know if he's healthy, but like, when was the last time you heard anything about Calvin Ridley? He was my PC for a long time. Will Howard, certified rookies, Pittsburgh. How about to 50 for the Bucks? We got Bucky Irving. There you go, Aaron. Pickens, Bro Mixon, and Jaden. He had a pretty good like Calvin Ridley collection back when he was a rookie. Well, I think it was like 2018 Josh Allen year. But I had several of his like big cards. He was just kind of like a guy I just picked out to like start collecting, and then he kind of fell off, sold all of it, and kept a couple, but not many. McConkey. Ollie BTJ. Do we get another freshman fabric? Maybe. Yeah, that's 2 for box again, guys. Let's go. Looks like a brown. Looks like a Dylan Gabriel. Wow, to 25. Aaron. Wow.
Boom shakalaka.
Dylan Gabriel, 24 out of 29. Beautiful 3-color patch. First off the line freshman fabric. Our second one of the box. Both boxes had 2 freshman fabrics. That's all you can ask for, guys. Here's another chunker. We ain't done with the chunkers. Oh no. CD. Taylor Fitz. New generation patch. How about Michael Williams to $3.99 for San Francisco for Nick? Yeah, hold on. That's a little too loose. Some of these cards are like right in between sizes, so it's like hard to judge. 3 left. Warren on the certified rookies. We got all sorts of good stuff, guys, coming up here. Harrison. Hamilton. All right, behind this should be a first off the line exclusive base. And it's an upside down, but it is Tyleek Williams for the Lions. 6 out of 17. Big boys need love too. Going to Dave. And then Riley Leonard. Nice little patch to $1.99 for the Colts for Beeman. Two packs left. Phoenix coming up next, guys. Close it out tonight. Purdy. Pierce Jr. to 225 for the Falcons. And closing it out. Derrick Henry to 199. I think we got another hit, guys. Wow, this box had a ton. Nico, Snead, Herbert to 199. Derrick Henry. And then Pro Materials. How about, oh, wow, Beeman. Edger and James, patch and auto to 10. Let's go. Edge to 10. Wow, that was a great box. Holy cow, guys. Again, a little too thin. Hold on. No one wants to go into the 130s. They're all in the hundreds. All the patch cards are slimming down. They're all on Ozempic or something. So that last box had an extra patch auto, an extra freshman fabric, and a Barkley out of 2. To that I say, dang! Dang! All right, Gabriel Refractor, Travis Hunter on the Thunderbirds. Look at all these bad boys, guys. Edge to 10. Williams to 17. Leonard to 199. Dylan Gabriel to 25. Millen. Saquon to 2. Elijah to 25. Samson Auto. RJ Harvey. Penix to 10. More Tyler Warren. Fields. Penix. And Riley Leonard to 25. Wow, Beaman, that was a break for the Colts. Holy cow. I don't think he's in the chat, so I'm going to have to shoot him a text. But wow, Colts dominated that break. Thank you, everybody, for the fill. It's that time. It's the saddest part of the night. It's the last break. I'll type it eventually. I'm going to assume you guys want to draft again. I mean, maybe not, but again, you have a lot of teams around that same price point. Check something here real quick. Oh, we're definitely doing a draft, guys. We're definitely doing a draft. Let me pull this off the site. This is our last break of the night, of the week. And we'll be next Friday when I see you guys. So, man, we got to have some fun with this one. 16 teams, guys. Half the league. So, you know, obviously, you got some top-heavy stuff here with Cleveland, Jacksonville, and the Raiders, and Tennessee. But again, it's Phoenix. There's a pretty in-depth checklist. You never know. I mean, did I think we were going to pull an Edger and James patch auto to 10? No. So, you just never know with some of these teams. We have 16 spots. This is draft format. And I'll give you guys a discount. It should be 39. Should be 39. Phoenix football 3-box filler. Draft your team style. 16 total spots. Last break of the night. All right, here, guys. I was going to do 30 a spot, but I'll tell you what. I'll go one below so I can say I got you into the 20s. I got you into the 20s, guys. 29 a spot. 29 a spot. I was going to try to type it multiple times, but it didn't work. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we have 2 left. All right, we're definitely full. Scott. Nick. Roberto. Fro. All right, Kirk. Crew, go ahead and get your payments in. I'll be right back. I'm going to check on something back in just a second. When I get back, we'll check payments. We'll start the draft, and then we'll do our last break of the night. Phoenix football. All right. All right, Dave, Scott, Aaron, Roberto. I think I just need Curtis and Fro. Actually, hold on, guys. I think my times are all off here. Hold on. Yeah, I had the last break. Hold on, so I want to make sure I get the right ones for you guys. All right, so I'll try this again. Curtis, Fro, Dave, Scott, and Aaron. Roberto. Okay, everyone's good. There it is. All right, guys, last break of the night. We're going to do draft style again. Remember, everything will go out Monday like always, guys, for shipping. New stuff will hit the website on Monday. Even though we're not breaking on Wednesday, all the new breaks for Friday will be on the website Monday. Black Diamond Hockey Master Case, NT Baseball. Do not sleep on that product. There's always some monsters in that. It's a lot of fun. Great patches. Mosaic Choice. We'll have the other two football helmets. Maybe a surprise or two. We'll see what I can find over the weekend. And if anything else cool comes out or can snag or whatever, I'll add some breaks outside of Monday. But that's what should drop on Monday. All right, same as before. We want to do just the names, not the picks. So you want your name on top on 9. Top name goes first on 9. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. Scott's got 2 picks. Curtis is going to hit the last one. All right, Scott, you're up. Wow, band breakers. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty good filler there, Scott. Getting the top 2. Dave, yo, yo, yo. Jags, Roberto. And Roberto, then Scott, then Curtis, then Dave, then Curtis, then Scott, and then Curtis. The Bears. Scott. Titans. Ravens, Curtis. Seattle, Dave. And after Dave will be Curtis again. Commanders, Curtis, back to you. I bet I get to manera, like I was watching like a lot of the same names here, so it's Curtis, Scott, Curtis again, then Nick Reason. That's our next 4. At this point, you got, again, your teams are pretty close. They're all close price-wise, so it just boils down to which team you like the best or which team you think might hit more. I don't know. Whatever makes your decisions. You can random them. All right, Curtis, we got you. Scott, back to you, brother. Bills, back to you, Curtis. Then after Curtis will be Nick Reason. Dolphins. Nick. And after Nick will be Fro. Jets for Nick. Fro. After Fro, we go back to Scott. Then Aaron takes 2, and Curtis gets what's left. The Bengals. All right. Scott, you again, and then Aaron takes 2. The Rams. Scott, you got the top 3 teams. Which 2 do you want? Cardinals, Falcons, Ravens. Ravens and Falcons. Makes it easy because we can go there. And Curtis with the Arizona Cardinals. All right, good luck, everybody. Last break of the night. Come on. Big case hit. Big cards. How about a gold vinyl super? Gold vinyl 101. Come on, crew. Good luck, everybody. Hooked on Phoenix. I'm hooked on Phoenix football. Big old chunker to start. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Kool-Aid man here. All right, Patrick Mahomes on the refractor, silver, gold, whatever you want to call it. Mahomes, Chiefs, Fro. Rookie photo shoot, TFN. What do you think? Turd Ferguson? Terrence Ferguson. 122 out of 199. That is a jumbo patch and a very, very light signature there, but it's going to the Rams. They were one of the teams. Scott grabbed them. Terrence Ferguson on the Jumbo RPA. Devin Neal. Tua. Henderson. He's playing pretty darn good. God, he looked good last night. Of course, who doesn't look good when you're playing the Jets? Horton. Neighbor. Jets, I got to tell you, man, that first drive they had looked pretty good. Kind of marched right down, scored right on the Patriots defense, ran the ball a ton. And then didn't do anything after that. Ashton Genty auto. That's a nice one for the Raiders. Scott. Let's go. 52 out of 199 on the Genty auto. So far, so good in box 1. Oh, except this pack doesn't want to open. Dylan Gabriel. Taysom. There's a Saquon Barkley for Philly for Shane. Thunderbirds. Unnumbered on the Thunderbirds. Mike green. Disley. Tyler Shuck. This one's not numbered either, but nice one there for the Saints. Who's got Saints? Scott. All right, we got Thicky here. Ooh, let's see what looks like a gold color, guys. That could be really good. Chase Brown, Herbie. All right, we believe it's gold color or yellow. I don't know. I can't tell. Let's see. Franchise future, maybe? Caleb Johnson, Steelers. Yeah, 24 out of 199. All right, nice little two-color patch there for the Iowa Hawkeye / Steeler. Caleb Johnson. I'll grab some. More thick cards than I was thinking. All right, keep it going. Two color on that Caleb patch. Brock Bowers Silver. BTJ. Barone. Williams. Sam Darnold. Yeah, he's playing pretty good himself. Sanders. I did not have Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, and Drake May as three of the top quarterbacks in the league on my bingo card. I don't know if you guys did. If you did, you're better at me. Ooh, that is very possibly a color blast right there, boys. I believe that's going to be a color blast. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking... I told you we were due. Ricky, Tyree, Briggs. We think it's a color blast. We're going to go straight to it. Good luck, crew. Oh, and it's a rookie, too. Rookie color blast. Patriots. Trayvon Henderson.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
That was not the one I wanted to hit, Jeff. I wanted to hit.
Whammy!
Trayvon color blast for the Patriots. Oh, it's so sick. That is so sick. Jeff, congratulations. What a cool card. We were due. We were due. We haven't hit one yet. We hit two genies, which is, that's a cool card, but I mean, like that's the one you want. That's the one you want. You want the color blast. Howard, Morrison, Jalen Hurts, unnumbered Eagles. Great box one, guys. All right, box 2 of 3. I'll tell you, I love the Phoenix Color Blast because, again, you can get them a lot cheaper than you can the Prism ones, and they look just as cool. So it's like, again, it's a great value set. Value is not even the right word. A.D. Mitchell, no longer on the Colts, but he is here. 120 out of 199. I see he dropped a ball yesterday during the game. Pretty standard for the Jets. So, yep, we don't miss him. Sorry, A.D. Mitchell. Back, Bijan. How about Coach Vrabel? All right, thicky here, guys. Really thick. Holy cow. McDermott, little Bills coach, refractor. Drake London. Watts. To 249, JHS. Higgins. All right, patch and auto, rookie phenom, Jaden Higgins for the Texans. That'll go to Nick. There you go, Nick. Higgins again, Montgomery. There's another Trayvon. Goof and Hutch. Big game for the Lions this weekend, going up against the Eagles. Oof, that'll be crazy. Mertz. Williams. How about Caleb? That looks like it's numbered. Yeah, 60 out of 249 for the Bears for Roberto. Thunderbirds, Caleb Williams. Gabriel. How about Xavier Legette auto to 45? Carolina Panthers AA run. Blue Legette, that is 38 out of 49. And we pulled one of these autographed reds Wednesday, but there's a Shanahan red for the 49ers. 95 out of 99. Little coach parallel. Disley and Laporta. There's quite a few packs here in box 2. Good box so far. All right, Mike Green. Taylor, Neighbors. The old dud pack, as we say. No numbered, no hit. Hunter. There's a Kyron Williams. Phoenix logos, 28 out of 149. Then a Marvin Harrison Paragon for the Cardinals for Curtis, 195 out of 299. Four packs left in box 2. Thicky. I'd say maybe a patch, but that looks like a, I don't know. It's a thick one. Either way, Parsons, Jay Jetta, 80 Mitchell, Gordon. Kyle Williams, 184 out of 199. How about a 3-color patch for the Patriots, Jeff? Jeff, have yourself a break with the Patriots, man. Case hit, Kyle Williams, and more. Let's go. Jerome Baker. TJ Sanders, Amos, Saquon again, Thunderbirds. Last pack of box 2. This is a number here. Grant, Barnett, Seahawks, Arroyo, 14 out of 49. Rookie auto, Seattle for Curtis. I don't know much about this guy. I don't get a chance to watch many Seahawks games, obviously, because, you know, I'm watching Red Zone, and they're one of a billion games going on, and they don't really have a bunch of, like, primetime stuff, so. I know Darnold's doing well. I don't know. How's this rookie Elijah? Is he playing? Is he getting anything? I mean, I don't know anything about him. So look him up. All right, this foil does not want to open. There we go. All right. There we go. Last box of the night, guys. Good luck. 3-box Phoenix. What a 1 of 1. Judkins. Cam Ward refractors. Nice. Jackson Dart Contours refractor. That is also nice. Giants are Roberto. Cam Ward. Tennessee going to Scott. Three packs away from a very thicky. Or Harvey. Bynum, London, Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin, and Ray Ray. Let me dip. Let me Ray. Fannin, we got Keenan McCardell, Jaguars, and a purple. 31 out of 50. A little short print there. Jags for Dave. Bynum is a Colt, not a Viking. Genty, Campbell, Adams, Rams. Disley and Bucky. This is the one I was looking at. Here we go. Super chunky. Vinny. Haynes, Curtis. Out of 249, QES. 234 out of 249. It is Quinn Ewers. Patch and auto for Miami. There you go, Curtis. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Tua is their answer long term. I don't know if Quinn is their answer either, but I don't see See Tua surviving much longer there. Sirianni, refractor. Shuck on the contours. Almost like a transparent. He's like a ghost there. It's like the first time I go to the beach every summer. That's what I look like. That pale. So pale it's transparent. Jordan James. How about Joey Burr? That's a green. 59 out of 99. Bengals for Fro. On the Thunderbirds, Joey Burr. Oh, so we got some backwards, so that's probably an auto. Bucky Silver. Joku. Patriots, gosh, have a break. Hunter Henry to 25 auto. Jeff Norman, congratulations, man. What a break. Still a few more packs left, but Patriots cleaned up. Hunter Henry, 19 out of 25. Tez, Mason Graham, CJ Stroud. Neil. Oh, what do we got here? Tez Johnson, me gold. Yeah, 5 out of 10 on the Tez Johnson rookie. Tampa Bay Aaron, congratulations, dude. Super short print.
I love gold.
5 out of 10 Tez Johnson rookie gold. Beautiful. Nice one behind it, too. Paragon Bo Nix wave. 44 out of 299 for Denver. Ricky and Reed, 2 left. Pick pack here. Hayes. Schultz. Horton, here's a who. Colts. Warren to 299. Jumbo relic. There you go, Beeman. Hey, it's always good to get an extra Tyler Warren. And then closing it out here, guys. Great 3-box break here. Sawyer, Stroud, Clay, McGahee. All right, guys, recap coming. Nice little 3-box here. Show, Cam Ward, Shuck again, and Mahomes. I think what I'll probably do, guys, I've got 6 boxes of certified back there, not first offline, just regular. I'll probably add that as a break on Monday. So I'll have certified, we'll have NT baseball, black diamond, hockey, and mosaic football in some sort of fashion. Mosaic choice, I should say. All right, Tyler Warren, jumbo. Tez to gold to 10. Hunter Henry to 25. Kyle Williams, Patriots just absolutely crushed. Shanahan red, Xavier Legette auto. Higgins, Caleb. Genty auto, Turd Ferguson there, and then the Color Blast, Travion Henderson had 3 touchdowns last night. Yeah, don't tell me he's not a big part of that Patriots revival, because he certainly is. All right, Kurt. That's going to do it. I know it's early, but thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Always, you guys are the best. Hope we got some great deals done. And have a great weekend and stay safe. New stuff's going to drop on Monday, and I'll be back on Friday. So if you need anything, give me a shout on Discord or through any of the socials over there on the right. Check out our TikTok, too. We've been trying to add some cool stuff to that over the last couple of weeks. So take care, everyone. Have a good time. I'll see you guys in a few days. Deuces.